Hello guys, welcome to my channel, and today I am going to do EXP25 Excel chapter 2 mid-level 2 vacation property. Basically this is the second chapter or second assignment of the Excel section of this Pearson course. In this video I will be doing this assignment step by step. I am not only going to solve the assignment, but I am going to make you learn the Excel as well. I will make you master of the Excel. But if you want me to do this assignment, you can contact me either through WhatsApp or email showing at the bottom of the screen. You can also hire me for your other assignment like Word, Excel, PowerPoint or Access, or you can also hire me for your other courses like accounting, management, finance, information technology, computer sciences, all other writing assignments, mathematics or statistics. So then we have the project description at start of the assignment section. This is the project description. There is nothing to solve in this project description, but I suggest you to read this project description, get an idea about the assignment, then it will be easy for you to solve this assignment on your own. So please go through this project description well and get an idea. So once you will go through this project description, this will be easy for you to solve the assignment on your own. Then we have main part of the assignment, that is steps to perform to complete this project or steps to perform to get this assignment done. So we have a total of 13 steps to get this assignment done. So I am going to solve them step by step and I will make you learn as well. So please just follow me if you want to get done for you. So now let's start with step number 1. And step number 1 of the assignment is saying start Excel, download and open the file named EXP25 Excel chapter 2 mid-level 2 vacation property. Granger has automatically added your last name to the beginning of file name. So I have already downloaded this Excel workbook, and you can download this from your Pearson dashboard. This is the Excel workbook that we're going to use to solve this assignment. We will solve all the questions, we will apply all the functions and formulas to this Excel workbook, and we will make this Excel workbook in the final form for the submission. So now there is nothing else to do in step number 1, because step number 1 is just about the downloading of the Excel workbook. That's why we're going to move to next step, step number 2. And step number 2 of the assignment is saying write an if function in cell D9 that calculates the total payment for the mortgage. The down payment is 15% of the purchase price if the customer is considered high risk, or 5% of the purchase price if considered low risk. The criteria to assess the risk of loan is based on the credit score value in cell B6. If the credit score is less than the low risk cutoff, the down payment is 15% of the purchase price. If not, the down payment is 5% of the purchase price. Be sure to use appropriate absolute or mixed cell references when the input values in the range B4 up to B6. Then use the fill handle to copy the formula down, stopping in cell D28. So in step number 2, we are going to calculate the down payment in cell D9. And for this purpose, we are going to use if function. So we will type an equal sign and we will type if. So we got the if function. Now click on the function symbol to enter the function argument. So our logical test. Our logical test is given. Let me explain to you. If the credit score is less than the low risk cut of 450, the down payment is 15% of the purchase price. So credit score are given in cell C9. If the C9 is less than 450 or cell B6. If the credit score is less than 450, but we are supposed to use absolute cell references for the B6. If the credit score is less than the low risk cut of 450, the down payment is 15% of the purchase price. So purchase price is given in cell B9. We will multiply this by the 15% that is given in cell B4, but we are supposed to use absolute reference for cell B4. Okay, then if otherwise the down payment is 5% of the purchase price that is given in the instruction, so we will type purchase price multiplied by the 5% that is given in cell B5, but we are supposed to use absolute reference for this one. So we will get the result. So we got the result, down payment is 25.95. Okay. So we got the first down payment, and let me explain the function again. We are checking the condition if C9, that is the given credit score, is less than the low risk cut of 450, then the purchase down payment will be the purchase price that is, so down payment will be the 15% that is given in cell B4 of the purchase price that is given in cell B9. Otherwise, the down payment will be the 5% that is given in cell B5 of the purchase price that is B9. Okay, we will get the result, this one. Now we are supposed to use the fill handler to get the other values, or you can double click on the dot, or you can drag the fill handler down to get the other values. So that is all about step number 2. So now we're going to do step number 3. So now let's do step number 3. Step number 3 is saying enter a formula to calculate the percent financed in cell E9. So now we are going to calculate the percent financed. The percent financed is the amount financed divided by the purchase price. Next, use fill handler to copy the formula down, stopping at cell C828. So now we will go to cell E9 to get the percent financed, and percent financed is equal to the amount financed divided by the purchase price. So we will use equal sign. Then first we will get the amount financed, and amount financed will be equal to the purchase price minus down payment. That will be the amount financed. So we are subtracting down payment from the purchase price. So when we will subtract the down payment from the purchase price, we will get the amount that is amount financed. So we will divide this by the purchase price, that is cell B9 again. We will get the result 95%. So for the first case we are getting 95% amount financed. Okay, then it is saying use fill handler to get the other values. So we will drag the fill handler down to get the other values. Okay, so we got all the other values. So that is all about step number 3, where we were supposed to calculate the percentage financed. Okay, so now let's move to next step, that is step number 4. And step number 4 of the assignment is saying enter a formula in cell F9 to calculate the amount financed. The amount financed should be calculated as purchase price minus down payment. After entering the formula, use fill handler to copy the formula down. So we have already solved this in the previous step when we calculated the percentage finance. In percentage finance we first calculated the amount finance. So amount finance will be always equal to the purchase price minus down payment. So once we will subtract the down payment from the purchase price, we will get the result, that is the amount finance. So we will use the fill handler to down so that we can get the other values. Okay, so we got all the amount financed, and that is all about step number 4. So now let's do step number 5. And step number 5 is saying use lookup function in cell G9 to look up the mortgage rate based on the customer credit score and data in the range D4 up to E6. Be sure to use the appropriate absolute or mixed references. Use the fill handler to copy the formula down, stopping in cell G28. So now in this step, we are going to use the lookup function in cell G9 so that we can get the mortgage rate. So first of all, we will go to our workbook, then go to cell G9 and here type equal sign and type lookup function. So lookup function will pop up there, double click on that and click on function symbol to enter the function arguments. So our lookup value is the credit score, because we are going to get the mortgage rate based on the credit score, and credit scores are given in column C. So our lookup value will be the C9 for the first case. So again let me repeat, we are going to calculate the mortgage rate, and mortgage rate is based on the credit score. So our lookup value will be the credit score that is given in cell C9. Now we will look for the table array, that is the lookup table from where we are going to calculate. So table array is given, that is D4 up to E6. Table array is given here D4 up to E6, but we are supposed to use the absolute reference for the table array. Okay, we will use the dollar sign before the column name and the row number in both cases. Okay, so that is absolute reference to the table array. So column index is always the number of column from where we are taking the values. So in this case, we are taking the values from the second column of the table array. So our column index will be 2. Okay. So then it is saying be sure to use use fill handler to copy the formula down. So now we have entered the function argument. Once we will click on OK tab, we will get the mortgage rate. So for the credit score 519, the mortgage rate is 6.50. So now we are supposed to use the fill handler to drag it down up to cell G28 to get all the mortgage rates. One second. Okay, once we will use the fill handler to we will get all the mortgage rates. So that is all about step number 5. So now we're going to do next step, that is step number 6. And step number 6 is saying calculate the rate per period in cell H9. All mortgage being financed will be paid monthly. After completing the formula, use the fill handler to copy the formula down, stopping in cell H28. Okay, so now we are going to calculate the rate per period in column H according to the instruction. So I will now calculate the rate per period. Okay, so rate per period. So go to cell H9 and type equal sign, and rate per period will be the mortgage rate divided by 12, because we are going to divide the mortgage rate by the number of months in a year. So we will get the rate per period, that is 0.54. So we will use the fill handler to copy the formula down so that we can get the other mortgage rate. So this is all about step number 6. So in this video I have solved 6 steps for you out of 11 steps. That means I have solved 50% of the assignment for you in this video. But if you want me to do this complete assignment for you, or if you want me to do this complete course for you, including all the Word, Excel, PowerPoint or Access assignments, then you can contact me and you can hire me for your complete course. You can also hire me for your other courses like accounting, management, finance, information technology, computer sciences, all other writing assignments, mathematics or statistics. My WhatsApp number and email is showing at the bottom of the screen. Please contact me either through WhatsApp or email and hire me for your complete courses. I am making sure that you gonna get A grade in your courses. Thank you so much. I will get back to you with another powerful solution. Thank you so much again.